Meow.
Meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Wait, did we actually just start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I do my intro now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang it.
What's up, boys? It's Among Us time. No way, we're on the Open Door podcast. And I'm your special guest, emphasis on the special. I'm joined by Krista, Ethan, Isaiah, and Sherry.
Chris is our moderator, by the way.
I feel
Yes.
like I'm being held at gunpoint
think
right now.
You are not.
I am not being held at I am, in fact, being held at gunpoint.
Welcome back to the Open Door podcast, where anything and everything can pass through. It is so good to be back. Thank you, our special guest, William, for introducing us. And hello, everybody back at home. We did take quite a long break, but, stuff happened, but, we're back better than ever. And we're here to talk about more stuff, and hopefully you guys find that entertaining, right?
By stuff happened, I'm going to be completely honest and transparent with you guys as the viewers. Isaiah fell in the toilet.
Yeah, it was a pretty big toilet. It was a really big
Bigger
toilet,
than
but-
you?
Yeah, it was.
You're the tallest out of all of us.
Isaiah's like
Yeah.
6 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
7'28".
Yeah.
Just
6 foot, 300 pounds of pure muscle.
I thought you called
pumping
him
iron.
Bigfoot.
No.
Wow. Are you calling me a cryptid?
No. What? No.
Did you just call Isaiah a crip?
No. No. I didn't.
I-
Isaiah,
no
I thought you were
colors.
Blood Gang.
I ain't repping no color.
Isaiah
Anyway.
is not gang affiliated.
No, I'm
Neither are any of us.
Yeah. We will
You guys
never
can
be
speak
gang.
for yourself. I'm with the Mexican mafia and the cartel. That was satirical. Please don't arrest me, IRS and or FBI and or CIA. And
Bro,
or
you're
any
going
other
to get our
government
podcast taken
agencies.
down.
Anyway, I kind of wasn't informed of the topic when I came on here. I was just randomly told.
Oh yeah. We just kind of brought you on here. We kidnapped you basically, but
I was
y-
actually held at gunpoint. I
Yeah.
need help.
but it was basically.
I am blinking twice.
But since Thanksgiving, not yesterday, but last week.
2 weeks
Thanksgiving
ago.
was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
It wasn't 2 weeks.
It wasn't 2 weeks.
It was last week.
It was last week, right?
Was it last week?
It was last week.
Thanksgiving was last week.
Oh, my bad.
It's such a forgettable holiday.
Silly.
Because everyone thinks about Christmas.
Yeah, like
But it's November.
the
All
moment-
I want a lot for Christmas.
Mariah Carey is already out of her den.
For real.
Jeez, but yeah,
Can we
like
put her back?
Thanksgiving. No, we cannot. It's December. She is fully out at full power. Okay.
How do we put her
Unfortunately.
back?
Unfortunately, we just gotta wait. We gotta wait it out.
I have a set of skills that can be used to put
You're not
Mariah Carey
Liam
back.
Neeson. You have
You have an immense power.
An immense power. My power level is over 9,000.
Did you just so happen to also take out several people?
Is that a
with
Naruto
pencil?
reference?
No, bro. It's a Chainsaw Man reference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was a Dragon Ball reference.
Oh,
Oh, it was.
dang, fake friends.
Fake friends, you don't even know what animes are like. What's my favorite anime?
Oh.
Avatar: The Last
Sasageo,
Airbender.
Sasageo.
Attack on Titan.
That, yes. But I have another one.
Whoa, I got that right.
Yeah,
Nice.
Sherry just guessed.
I just
I have another one. Do you know the other one?
Black Clover.
No. I do want to watch it though.
Wait,
I don't
know
think
the
it's
other?
My Hero. Is it?
Do
It's
any
not.
of you know the other one? No, I have not watched My Hero. Do you think I'm cringe, Isaiah? Do I look like I am cringe, but I'm not that cringe?
No,
Do
yeah,
you-
no. My brother's cringe. Hey, Elijah.
One Piece. Oh wait, no, that's Ethan.
That's me.
I have not watched
I
One
love
Piece.
One Piece as well.
I don't have the time.
Yeah, you should-
I don't have
you
the
should do it. But
You
what-
get-
well, I think we've run out of guesses.
Okay, the correct answer was Darling in the Franxx.
Oh.
0-2.
So you're a degenerate.
No.
Dang.
No. I like the plot.
No, I'm messing with you.
In the form I had to sign to get on here, it said there was not slander against students allowed. I have been slandered repetitively.
Hey, that's like
Because
students that
Ethan's
aren't
allowed
able
to.
to like defend themselves.
Ethan's
You're able to
allowed
defend
to
yourself.
Ethan's
slander
allowed to because he slanders everyone.
Yeah, he does. He's the main
mean
slander.
towards
He's
everyone.
he's the biggest hater.
Even
out of
his
everyone
mom.
here.
I'm just kidding.
Do you guys hear that crack?
His mom's hot.
Why are you cracking your knuckles in front
Nobody
of the
wants
mic?
to hear that unless you guys want a special ASMR episode. Unless you guys want a special ASMR episode, comment down below.
Oh, please, no. No.
I will find you if you comment for the ASMR episode. I will find you, and where you live. I will break into your house.
But can you cook us food?
Huh?
Can you cook us food?
Yeah.
Yes, I can
Can you cook
actually.
us a Thanksgiving banquet? Speaking of Thanksgiving,
Yeah, we'll
actually-
get back on the topic of Thanksgiving since it's such a forgettable holiday. We keep sidetracking on
William,
Thanksgiving.
I know you like to cook. Did you make anything for Thanksgiving?
No, I didn't get to.
Oh, you did?
Ow! You
Wow.
made pumpkin bread for us. Did you forget that?
No, that wasn't for Thanksgiving, Sherry.
But
That was just for
technically,
you
technically,
guys.
it's a
It's a Thanksgiving type thing.
yeah.
I made that like back in October, Sherry.
No, you didn't. It was back in November. Get it right.
But you didn't get to make anything. Ethan, did you get to make anything for Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, you did, right?
I did not.
You didn't. The two chefs are a special guest. William is a
you,
chef.
You know who cooked? Me.
You cooked? You made
Yes,
something?
you saw my Instagram.
I saw your.
Is that why
It
the
actually
fire
looked really
department
good. It
went by my
looked
house
really good.
very
I
fast?
cooked everything in like a short amount of time.
Is
because
that
I
why
was
the
How
fire
was it?
department went past my house signing?
really- No, the food was good. The fries were really good. I love the fries.
Ah,
Mashed potatoes, they were all right. I didn't like cut them like really small. I cut them in like chunks, and so when I was mashing them, it was just
kind of
it-
chunky.
It was chunky and really
Chunky
hard
mashed
to-
potato.
Yeah, that means you usually have to
You underboiled your
you
potatoes.
underboil them, or you can add a mixture of milk and butter into it, and it'll soften them as you mash.
Oh, see,
No, just boil.
You
them
should have made
more.
mashed
Just
potatoes.
boil them more.
No, because if you boil it
Should've
more,
had a
then it could
Friendsgiving.
what's it called? Mess up the outer layer.
The what?
The outer layer.
Oh,
It'll absorb
but-
too much salt and water.
but
Yeah.
You see, that's why you boil them with the skin on, because then it doesn't like get into the actual potato, and
Yeah.
the skin adds flavor.
Yeah.
You just have to wash the potatoes first.
I'm personally a fan of a Yukon Gold that I peel and then I get it really smooth. And after using potato ricer and the mixture of milk and butter, you actually put it through a fine mesh sieve and kind of just get it through repeatedly.
a sift.
A sift, yeah.
I prepare my mashed potatoes like country style with a bit of chunks still in 'em
Mm.
and the skin.
Oh, so you would have liked
yeah.
my mashed potatoes.
I would have liked your mashed
Yeah,
potatoes a lot,
I
actually.
yeah, my family actually does make mashed potatoes like that.
I prefer the smooth method, and then you top it with some chives, and you put some confit garlic in it, and
See,
make a little.
I wanted
What's
to do
next? Are
that,
you
but the thing
gonna-
is, the fries already had like all of that. So if I did that with the potatoes too, it would just too much.
Too much stuff.
No, too much of the same flavor. You want some variety.
Yeah, but it's
I'd
like you don't want like too many different flavors. Like you want like different flavors, but not too many.
Yeah, and they're both already potatoes. So
What else did you make?
I made katsu chicken because we didn't have any turkey. So katsu chicken was good, especially with freaking Chick-fil-A sauce. Chick-fil-A sauce.
Everything was homemade except for the sauce.
Except for the sauce. The Chick-fil-A
Who
sauce
needs
was
homemade
bussin'.
sauce when I can just go to Chick-fil-A?
Exactly.
I've never been to Chick-fil-A actually.
No,
Really?
but the Chick-fil-A
No.
sauce is really good. Like
No,
I
you
have
have
never
not.
been.
That is a lie.
I have actually never been.
How long have you been alive on this earth?
17 years.
You have never
Dang.
had Chick-fil-A. That is almost as disastrous as my best friend having ramen like a week ago. No joke, my best friend, I'm not going to name drop, but he knows who he is. But he just had ramen like a few weeks ago.
For the first time?
Yeah, for the first time. And he basically became completely addicted to it for like a week.
he has ramen on his
Oh,
shirt.
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He is wearing a ramen cat shirt.
Wait, we should take a picture of this.
I'm wearing.
We'll put that on our Instagram, which is at the Open Door Open Door Podcast for the Instagram, and our Twitter at what was it? Open Door. Like what was it? Open Door.
Open
Pod-
Door Cast.
Open Door Cast. Sorry, it's been a while.
You guys are on the cesspool that is Twitter.
Yeah, unfortunately,
How many times have you been racially slurred at?
not yet. But
Yes.
So you have no followers.
not yet.
Shout out to L9.
But yeah, on the back on the theme of Thanksgiving food. What did we eat for Thanksgiving? Since Sherry listed off some of the things that she made. And
What about you, Isaiah?
I didn't make anything.
What'd you eat though?
But what I ate, it was very small because we didn't really have like the money at the time to fly all the way to Georgia and eat with all of our family. And usually when we go down to to Georgia, we freaking eat, because down there, like with the country, we freaking eat and we eat good, all right? Because before we would have like turkey, ham, collard green, we had stuffing, we'd have cranberry sauce, I think we had mashed potatoes, we would always have the baked macaroni and cheese, always has to be baked. We get the iced teas and whatnot. It's absolutely amazing, okay? But for right now, for this year, we were just very small, and so we basically had like a turkey, ham, some chicken. We had some chicken and some mac and cheese that I absolutely destroyed, and some lumpia, which my mom decided to make, and it was very good.
I hope you meant like you actually ate the mac and cheese, not like you actually destroyed the pan. That would
I
be
just
horrible.
imagine Isaiah like punching a pan of mac and cheese. What
Both.
did you say
Ruining
about my
Thanksgiving.
mother?
I did both.
Oh my god.
And William, what did your Thanksgiving look like?
Well, you see, I spent most of the time in my room.
Wow.
Really?
So you
No.
didn't eat for Thanksgiving?
Oh no, I did eat. We had a deep fried turkey that my big brother made. We don't bring him up.
Oh.
We also had ham, mashed potatoes, stuffing, bacon with
Bacon with
Too long. You took too long. Next, Ethan. Bacon with what?
bacon with Brussels sprouts. I remembered finally. Okay,
Couldn't.
listen.
Unpopular opinion,
Yeah.
I love Brussels sprouts.
Me too. I
They're
love
so
Brussels
good.
sprouts.
I feel
can't-
like
I
it's
can't
not an
stand 'em.
unpopular opinion. It's the cultured opinion.
It's a cultured opinion.
I don't really
It's
like Brussels
those of who
sprouts.
have taste buds.
I eat them, but I don't like the taste.
You just don't have taste buds.
Literally.
You just have an unrefined taste. I'm
Like-
afraid to mention.
What'd you eat for Thanksgiving, Ethan?
For Thanksgiving, I went over to my partner's house and I just had a normal turkey.
Boo.
What do you mean?
You had
Imagine being in
Thanksgiving.
a
You had
relationship.
Thanksgiving with your
That's-
Imagine being
girlfriend.
in a relationship,
Wait,
kind of
wait,
cringe.
you didn't celebrate it with your family?
No.
Boo.
You want to hear why? You
Boo.
want to hear why? Let me give you a little story.
Boo.
What?
I would no. goodness.
Uh-oh.
It's Thanksgiving morning. I still need to go to the store to pick up some last minute stuff. My dad has the turkey. He's supposed to bring it however long, like a couple hours before, so I can cook it. I still need to go pick up some stuff for the sides. I was gonna make gravy, and I was gonna make gravy, the turkey, and one more side, if I can remember.
Mashed potatoes.
No, we had a scalloped potatoes.
Mac and
Turkey-
cheese.
Mac and cheese, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Isaiah knows.
Yeah, I know.
Some baked mac and cheese.
Baked mac and cheese.
Casinos, what's up?
Oh my gosh.
Anyways.
Come on, gotta.
Come on.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it needs to be
Nice
come
clap.
on, come on, share it.
I'm not male.
Share it. Come on.
I don't.
Anyways,
Alright, come on.
so going on.
Wait,
I,
Hold on. No, I gotta be. No. One more time. There we go. That was a bit better.
Better.
Guys, they're
Yes.
actually slapping their faces.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Men, testosterone, steak, raw meat, testosterone.
anyways,
This is just
I,
William slander.
so I get up early. I start cleaning up the kitchen, getting ready to prepare everything, cook everything, prep everything. I still need to go to the store. And then eventually, after cleaning for a bit, my mom wakes up and she's like, "Hey, let's go get my car." So apparently the night before she went out, and she's responsible, so she didn't leave. So she didn't go driving while under the influence. She left her car out there and took an Uber home.
Mhm.
So we go, and we pick up her car, and we notice it's oddly empty. Some things are missing. We're like,
You got mugged.
Oh yeah, I think your sister told me about this.
I told you about this.
yeah,
Isaiah.
you told me about this as well. I actually kind of.
So we find out that her car was broken into.
This is what happened.
We're sitting there kind of like in shock. We're looking, trying to realize everything. They took my little brother's Adderall medication. They took the registrations, all the paperwork for the car. They took the car keys. They took all their cards. And my mom was like, "Oh, that explains it," because there was a car alert that someone tried to use their card somewhere, and she, denied it. And she was confused, but now this makes sense. They took a chest of my mom's work thing because she's moving to a new job, and she was taking her desk decorations with her. And that's about it. Just any random things, makeup, anything they can get their hands on, they took.
Wait, I have a question.
What?
Why did they take they took the license and registration, the car keys, but not the car?
Yeah. Why would they take the car
They
keys,
took
but not the
they
car?
took everything they could to have the car, but they didn't take the car.
Yeah, so the thing is, my mom's car has.
It's like a smart car like hybrid, so it has like the built-in things for
No.
anti-theft.
Well, first of all, the car has tracking, so we would have been able to find it.
Oh,
if we
okay.
did. But he might not have known that. But my mom's car has a breathalyzer, not because she got a DUI, but because she works for the county and they are required to add a breathalyzer if they use their personal car for work. So for her car to start, she has to breathe into it. And if there's any alcohol in your system, let's say you took a swig, like you just rinsed out your mouth with mouthwash, you would not be able to start that car. There cannot be an ounce of alcohol in that breath.
That's
So
strange.
this guy probably did try and steal the car, but his breath was,
Oh,
he probably was drinking.
Oh. Or he just probably didn't realize that there was a breathalyzer in the car.
Maybe it won't start without it either way.
Yeah, okay then. That makes sense then.
So we're kind of sitting there in shock, and I'm just like, I lean back and I just rest my hand. My hand slides down the seats, and I feel something cold kind of brush up against my fingers. This guy's phone is right there in the car.
Wow.
idiot! What an
Imagine
idiot!
being a bad
So we
criminal.
sit there and we see the numbers, we see the messages. This guy obviously has financial troubles. He's obviously looking for a new car. He has people messaging him with offers and stuff. And then we see a text from a number, and it says, "Happy Thanksgiving, son. I got you." We immediately know this is one of their parents.
Ooh.
So we text the number, and my mom's saying they're like, "We're filing a police report right now. We're filing the report." And she calls the guy, and it's the dad, and he's like, so this is where it's funny. Before we call, she texts, and he's like, "Hi, we got your number from your son's phone. They left it in our car after they stole everything from us." And the dad texts back, "I'm sorry. Where can I get his phone?" So we're like in shock. So we call this guy. We explain the situation, and he's like, "Oh, I haven't seen him. I don't know where he is right now. If I do, I'll help you out to the best of my ability to get your stuff back." My mom she canceled the cards. She doesn't care about the stupid stuff they took, all the random stuff they took. She just wants her car keys back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
She just wants to be able to use her car. So we're sitting there for an hour. And then we realize this guy's Facebook messages are like shown. So we start messaging anyone we can know. That's on his Facebook.
No.
Anyone we can see. We message him just telling him, "Hey, do you know where this guy is? He
Who's a
stole from
snitch?
it."
Who's a snitch? Who's
Yeah.
a snitch?
Eventually, my mother adds this one guy on Facebook. He immediately accepts the follow request. And my mom texts him, and he immediately starts telling us information. And I felt bad for the guy because he was like, after a while, he was like, "Oh, I knew pretty girls don't text me for no reason." I was
Damn.
like, "Okay, Mr.
Oh,
Pick Me,
he was
I don't care.
thirsty. He
I
was
don't care."
thirsty.
Mr. Incel.
So he's dropping information. He's like, "Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, I know this guy doesn't have a lot of like things. Oh, the guy, we found out his name, Alex Hards. So we're texting this guy. He's telling us everything. He's like, "Oh yeah, the dad, he actually used to be a cop. He's a ex-sheriff. The dad also has a girlfriend who's also an ex-sheriff. Oh, also this is his ex-girlfriend. You can probably ask her about it." This guy's dropping information left, right, left, right.
So much
Wait,
information.
Ethan,
He's got
I'd like
files
to make a
on
pun
this
about
man.
this man. His name's Alex Hards, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like he's fallen on hard times.
Oh my god.
Really, William?
Do we have like a?
No, it wasn't that.
Anyway.
No, right one.
We
Right one.
find this guy's Facebook. You know, he's sitting there. First post we see him flexing a Rolex. And the comments, someone's like, "Oh, you're flexing your Rolex, but can you pay me back the $500 you stole from me to get your car out of the impound? It's like, another girl's like, oh, can you pay me back for the date that we had? Blah, blah, blah. And so we're just like, this guy's a scum.
He's irresponsible.
This man
with money,
is-
so really.
He's a scum. He's like, he's got enemies.
This man
He's got
has
ops, for real.
He's got major.
This guy
ops.
used to go to RHS. It
Oh.
said so on his
No
thing, so I'm just
way.
like, wow. This guy lives in Redlands. He's got people messaging him about
He's got
apartments and
ops.
stuff. So this guy, you know, there's only so many places he could be. So it's Thanksgiving. There's really nothing we can do.
Mm.
We don't have a car. We don't have any of that. This guy, none of his family members are responding. They don't know where he is. The dad was like, we'll help you out tomorrow after our Thanksgiving.
Damn.
As if, you know, our Thanksgiving wasn't sad that ruined. My grandma brought food. She was going to bring food to drop off and then go celebrate Thanksgiving somewhere else. So she brought food that she wanted to, like, pair. She brought ham, scalloped potatoes. She brought a bunch of stuff with her. And, you know, I walked to the store with my mom. Most of the stores are closed on Thanksgiving. We walk there. I pick up a couple of things, and my mom's like, do you want to just, like, buy the stuff still and we'll just carry it back home? And at that point, I just kind of was like, no, I'm done with it. I'm not going to cook. I'm not going to do anything. Just Thanksgiving, you know.
Was
nothing.
ruined.
Basically. But to add insult to injury, as I mentioned earlier, my dad was supposed to bring the turkey. He had the turkey. He went from work. He said, I don't live with my dad. He lives separately. You know, he was, he asked if he could spend Thanksgiving with us, and we agreed, and he was supposed to bring the turkey. Day comes Thanksgiving. I'm thinking, hey, maybe my dad, after the whole event, I'm like, hey, maybe my dad could take me to the store, and I could just get some stuff real quick. I text him. I call him. I text him. No answer. I got ghosted by my dad on Thanksgiving.
Oh my
bro.
goodness. Damn.
And at that point, after we got back from the store, I bought the stuff for mac and cheese. We didn't have stuff for a turkey. There's no point in making gravy if we didn't have mashed potatoes or a turkey. And like even so, everything took like 5 hours. It's already like 3. It's already like 4. So I decided, you know, my mom decided she was gonna make the mac and cheese, and I just left, took an Uber, and decided to celebrate it with my girlfriend, my partner, and her family, because my family wasn't doing anything really, except eating the food my grandma brought. So, and then the next day, to continue the story of it, my mom meets up with the dad. Apparently, one of the things I forgot to mention she got stolen was she works for the county, so she has a county cell phone. He stole that. And the next day, the dad calls and it's like, we found him. He has a phone, an iPhone. He's saying it's not yours. He's saying like this. And the dad's like, I believe him. Like, I believe him. He's saying he lent out his phone to someone else and they probably took it. And then he's like, is there, what's the color of the background of the phone? And she's like, I don't know. It's the default, one of the default ones. He's like, okay, do you have like a password we can put in on it? My mom gives the county password and it unlocks. So he did have the phone. My mom's friend and her husband go and take my mom to the guy's house. My mom's friend's husband, he was almost a professional baseball player. He made it to the minor leagues, but he had an injury and was unable to continue.
Dang.
But he just comes in with a bat, and he's like, listen here, like, he's lying. He's saying, oh, I don't have it. I gave out he's like, listen here, you are gonna tell us what, like, the truth is. You're gonna tell us this, or I'm gonna beat you with this.
Damn.
Dang.
It's like, bro, I am a human lie detector. I know that you're lying right now, so tell me one more lie,
So-
and your kneecaps are gonna be like a baseball.
This guy
right?
says that he knows he knows the guy who has the keys. He knows where all the stuff is. And they say, okay. And so he goes off, and she's like, I have until 4. We have until 4, or else I'm going to call the cops. And, like, so we go, and they say they're looking. He gave a name. He gave a location. My mom, they also went. No guy. They never found him. And then conveniently enough, when they called the dad again, he's like, "Oh, I disowned him. He's no longer part of my family. I cut off like communication with him. I don't want to associate with him anymore." Previously, I mentioned the friend had given my mom information on the ex-girlfriend. The ex-girlfriend had told that his dad, despite being an ex-sheriff, gets him out of everything. The guy has a drug addiction. He's stolen people's identities. He's doing a lot of stuff, and his dad supports him every time, wants him to get better. And so my mom's like, the dad probably just said he cut him off, but just didn't want him to be, come back and get in trouble. So
Saving his son once again.
my mom simply couldn't get her car keys or anything back except for the county phone. And so to add insult to injury, she goes back to her car and she's waiting for someone to find a way to make a new key. She goes to like 3 different businesses with her friends, people she knows, and no one can make a key, the right key. And then she goes to her car and she realizes this guy came back and took more stuff from her car.
What?
The car was
Wow.
locked, so they still have access to the key. That key also had our mail key, our house key. He took our driver's license with our address, our ID. So we're like changing everything right now. But this guy came back and took more stuff. He took pictures of her. He took any random things he could find, any random mail. He's like just taking as much as he could. And he was still trying to use our cars, even the ones that got canceled. And
Popular opinion: crime is cringe.
That was cringe.
we ended up we had to pay a lot of money to help get everything back, and finally we still don't have access. We had to close our mails. We were doing a lot of stuff to still kind of recover from this. And the other day my mom was sitting there and this guy adds her on Instagram.
Oh no!
And she DM'd him. She said, "You really just added me after stealing all my stuff?" And he just never replied.
Why? Did he see the message?
She said he didn't see it at the time, but
Oh my goodness.
oh my god. That was my Thanksgiving.
I know I just robbed you your car and kind of ruined your holiday, but anyway, I want to go out on a date with me.
You trying to get some dinner or something? He stole some of her pictures, like Polaroids she had, which were really
That's-
creepy.
So he knows
Yeah.
what she looks like.
Yeah.
So
And he
it's not
knows
like
where your
I'm-
house is, and he has access to your house.
Yeah, but he's also... One thing I also forgot to mention is after she filed another police report, this guy has a warrant out for his arrest. Because, like I said, he has stolen people's identity. He has stolen before. So this guy's actively, people are looking for him, which sucks. But we're changing out everything. But we're not worried about him
Okay. Man.
coming and trying to find us or hunt us down or anything.
Yeah, just hoping that you guys are safe.
just
man.
some-
I'm so sorry that happened
yeah.
to you guys. Damn.
He's just some stupid guy. You know?
More of an idiot. What the?
Yeah.
That's
Cringe man.
That's stupid. The fact that he left his phone in
He
there.
took worthless stuff. He took things he could not use. He took a phone. He took a car without taking the... He took the keys without taking the car. He can't sell the keys. He can't do anything with the keys. When he gave back the phone, he took out the SIM card. He cannot do anything with the SIM card. This man does not think. He just took random stuff with no use. The most he spent on the cards was like $10 at a gas station. And he bought like 2 meals at McDonald's, each one like $3. So he got like $16 out of that total.
Before she was like, hold on, something's happening.
No, because that's already after while she was trying to cancel her cards.
Okay.
But this guy, he accomplished nothing to this except ruining our Thanksgiving and making,
Us making other people spend money.
basically being a nuisance and being annoying. So
Crime doesn't pay, children.
No, crime doesn't pay unless you do it right.
Unless you don't get caught. But yeah, we're really
I am
sorry
a
that
positive
happened.
influence for this podcast. You guys do not at all regret bringing me on this podcast.
We do not we absolutely do not.
Are you
regret
sure
bringing-
about that?
We do.
Sherry's giving me a look. Sherry looks like she plans to
okay.
murder me.
Well, the thing is, I thought you were talking about Will, Mary's friend. I didn't think you were talking about William.
Sorry, we have another friend named Will, and this is William.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I
the
call him
cringe
Will because I've known him longer, so I call him just Will.
I am the cringe beaner.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
No, we can't. We
Okay.
can't. No, yeah, that's
Hey,
appropriate for right now. Don't
listen,
say
that-
We are never inviting him to this podcast ever.
Yeah.
listen, I thought bean with at the end was an allowed word. Okay,
No.
it said no swears, no slurs. I do not consider that.
That's a slur.
That's a slur.
That is a
Most
slur.
definitely
They
a
cannot.
slur.
They cannot see your.
Hey,
It's not a
guys,
slur.
please do not
It's
say
not a
that
slur.
slur.
Please
Well,
do not say that.
Unless,
Please do not say
unless
that.
you're
Unless
your-
you're Mexican or Hispanic in origin.
outside of this podcast.
Yes,
you can say that
outside
word.
of the podcast, please.
Okay.
But oh my gosh, dude, I'm so sorry that.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving was-
it happened, but
Oh my gosh, but
that was my Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And it sucks 'cause I have the best turkey recipe, and I will fight anyone on that. My turkey recipe is the best.
Dude, I hate turkey. I'm sorry. Turkey
Everyone,
is mid.
What?
everyone hates turkey. until-
Turkey is mid.
I
love
turkey.
turkey.
Everyone thinks turkey is mid until they've tried my turkey.
Sorry,
Turkey.
Jinx.
Let me just give you a little.
You aren't allowed
My
to speak for
turkey
the
is
rest of the
juicy.
podcast.
It has the skin is nice and crispy, and it's got a nice sage infused flavor. So it's not dry, it's not flavorless, and it's got a little bit of like to it.
You say
For
that
some
about
reason, like-
every single dish you make.
No,
you
but like
realize
that's
that,
the
right?
Nah. The way I make
Give
keep
me
it
the
juicy
turkey.
is I'm gonna be honest. I take like 2 sticks of butter and I just like under the skin. Just like it's
like some
Give me the
right?
turkey.
give you the turkey.
Give me the turkey.
Oh yeah, cook us this turkey then.
Yeah.
Cook us
If it's so
turkey.
good.
If
Cook
you guys
us
gonna,
food.
are you guys gonna pay for that turkey? Turkey's like $40, bro.
40
Right now?
Then
A whole turkey?
Oh my
here, let me
Guys-
just give you
guys,
the
you got
cash
money?
right now.
I got money, but I'm saving that for Christmas.
Dang, everyone, it's always Christmas.
Damn,
you.
William just put out a band. Holy
Yeah, and I just took that band. Dang,
Dang.
20. Oh my goodness.
Why are you guys? This is not. This is not the bank.
William got racks.
Will-
My God.
Every-
William, by
I-
the way, we also have a fee that whenever you tune into the podcast, you do have to pay at least $120 to be on this podcast
Yeah, you
for
do.
more than 30 minutes.
Oh, I
Yeah, you
expected
do.
you to
Every
say that
minute
I was
you-
being fined for saying
Every-
the word bean with an at the end.
You're
word
fined
you
every time you say that or that phrase. You're just fined like $20.
And
Yeah.
every word you say is $1 extra.
So what I'm hearing is if I have to pay for it, I might as well make the best of it.
No.
Oh.
That reminds me of.
Thank you. Anyways,
Reminds me of that one with Mark Cuban.
I love Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban was at a
I don't know
charity
who he
event,
is.
and he said that, or he was getting fined for every curse word he said, and he's like, "Does that mean I'll get fined again if I say it again?" And he's like, "Yeah." So then he's like, "Well, here's this amount of money," and he's like, "Okay." And now he does, and he says it.
You see, if I had money to throw away like that, I 100% would be the type of person to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finding me $500 each time I curse on national television? Here's 5,000.
Yeah.
I'm going at it.
We going at it. Yeah, but
All right, guys.
seems to be the end of our podcast. Don't worry, we will be back. We'll have our regular schedule again.
On the next episode of
The
the
Open
Open Door
Door
podcast.
You know, remember we
The
all
gang
love you.
mugs
Make-
will.
Don't
you all for tuning in.
Thank you so much, William, for
Yeah.
being a part of this, and thank you all again for tuning in. You know, we're back better than ever, and just know
We'll see you guys next week.
They
Yeah,
made a very
see you guys
bad
next
decision
week,
on their
alright?
first special
next
guest.
week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.